Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the cribs, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the average soul. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the cribs, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the average soul.
Welcome to another live session at the lab. I am Al, joined by my brothers Gabe, Marcus, and Rick. What's poppin', fellas?
What's up? What up?
What up?
Yeah. All right. Let's jump into a little inquiry minds real quick, and we'll jump into some things. So today's question. Would you rather always speak the truth but hurt people's feelings, or tell comforting lies to keep everyone happy? Who'd like to go first?
Truth. Tell the truth. Even if it hurts people's feelings. Lies are gonna hurt worse in the end.
Nick?
Oh. Okay, go.
Who's up?
Go ahead, Gabe. Go ahead, Gabe. I'll go after you. Maybe he don't hear us.
Uh-oh.
Are you having technical difficulties, Gabe?
Let me put it to you like this.
Hello?
All right.
Oh boy.
Gabe, you good?
No, go ahead, Rick. Do your thing. What you
Well,
got?
my thing is I usually shoot from a hip in a way that I'll say at times like, damn, I should have kept my mouth shut. Does that make sense? So to answer your question, I by default am going to tell you the truth and kind of deal with what that outcome is. Because I've learned that ultimately it's easier to deal with the blowback from truth than it is to try to start covering up lies. And we all fuck with that. You know what I mean? Like we start with that with our parents, you know what I mean, when we're babies. But I think over time what I've learned is, okay, maybe like an authority figure, I don't necessarily have a problem with lying to. But if you matter to me, it's a different story. So what I'm saying is, it's like a cop, a job, you know what I mean? Lie with the best of them. But if you're somebody I care about, I can't really lie to you about shit that's going on with us. So I'm a firm believer in just tell the truth and deal with the consequences.
Absolutely. You back in, Gabe? Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you guys now.
All right, go ahead. So what you got for us?
I would have to agree with you guys. I mean, it's better to tell the truth with loved ones. I mean, if it comes to a job, you know, who really gives a shit, you know. But there's ways of being delicate with telling the truth. For instance, if your wife asks you, "Hey, does this make me look fat?" You're not gonna say, "Oh fuck, man, you look like a fucking cow." You're not gonna say that. You're gonna, you know, you could say, "Hey, I don't like the way that outfit looks on you." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're telling the truth, but you're kind of bending it, you know. But there's what, you know, being delicate, I think is the best thing. But ultimately, telling the truth would be the best.
The three of you have known me, what, 20 plus years? Some of you pretty much your whole life.
Yeah, we're at like 18 years or something like that. Crazy shit.
Anyone that knows me, even if you don't know me, I'm going to tell you about yourself, whether you like it or not, whether it's hurtful or not. Truth is truth. Unfortunately, I'm unable to keep. There are times when I can, and I try very hard to keep things to myself, but then people put themselves in a position to where, okay, well, somebody's lied to you your whole life, and I think some truth needs to be told to you today. And you're gonna find out about your ass today.
I'm gonna be the one.
You know, because if there's one thing anyone will say about me, there's two things. Realest nigga you'll ever know, There's no
Right.
dishonest in me. And I'm unstable. Point blank, period. That's it. I don't believe in telling lies. I mean, because again, when you lie, you have to remember the lie you told, and then that just takes up too much space. I don't have time for that bullshit.
Fuck all
You don't
that.
like what I'm telling, and I look at it like this: if you can't handle the truth I'm telling you, then we weren't meant to be friends. Plain and
Well,
simple.
that means you weren't ready for this conversation, because I've had conversations with people on both sides of this out where like there's people that have said things to me that hurt my feelings in the moment, and then once I've had time to like reflect on it, I find the constructive constructive criticism, but more like, hey, I'm trying to help you out by letting you know. But because I was so in the moment, fucking hurt feelings, blah, 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 I couldn't accept that. So it does take some time. So I wouldn't go as far as to say, well, I can't be your friend if you can't accept my truth, because there was a time that I felt that way. And now I can tell you for a fact that when I recognize that I'm trying to let someone that I care about know something, if they're not grabbing it at first, I'll be very quick now to be like, let's go back and let's visit this later. You know what I mean? Like, so mentally I've learned it's about like time. That's what lip clip is all about. Like, even when you're right, that doesn't mean that it's the right time to let the person know. You need to let them be wrong sometimes. You know what I mean?
I've learned that in situations concerning relationships.
For sure.
I've learned that being honest, whether it's a sibling, a best friend, your boy, your homegirl, that telling them the truth about the person that they're into at that time
Oh God, yes.
isn't going to help.
Nope.
And that they need to learn.
Yep. If anything, it runs into.
Yeah, because I mean, shit. Marcus is known. We have a brother, and even Marcus himself, when he was dealing with a chick that was like, what, 15 years your senior?
Mm-hmm.
I told you how everything was going to play out. And I told our other brother how everything was and how everything was going to play out. How did it play out? Word for word, exactly like I said. But they weren't trying to hear me at the time. They had to go through it, and they learned. So in situations like that, yeah, I know. Hey, look, if you want my honest opinion, I'll give it to you. But I'll ask you if you really want it. Because again, some people can't really handle the truth. So I'll ask you, do you really want the truth? I'll give you the truth. But for the most part, when it comes to like, oh, I'm into this chick or I'm into this dude, I'm not. I'll let you learn. If you want any advice, feel free to ask, but I'm just going to let you learn. Because in those matters, most people don't listen because they're thinking of a different part. Yeah, they're thinking of a different part of their body.
Yeah, we have to learn ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes that's the way.
Yeah, for sure. Now, this next thing I wanted to bring up before we go into things. Have y'all seen Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, and I forget the other chick's name? She was Ariana's co-star in what's that?
Wizard of Oz shit. Yeah.
Yes. Have you seen them lately?
They all are claiming Ozempic, but I think it's some clone shit. I don't know, but they're saying Ozempic.
My love, if you could pull up images of these broads real quick.
That's scary as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
Even Miley,
well, for one, neither one of these chicks, when they started their career, needed Ozempic. So I don't believe
No, I mean that's what they're claiming. That's what you're seeing. If you start digging in media, that's what you're going to start to find. But I don't buy
honestly, they look sick.
Right?
They look sick.
They look sick, but we're only seeing their faces, their hands, their fingers.
But I mean, even the middle one, you can see like her rib cages. Look at it.
It could be AI shit. It could be anything. It could be so much.
Oh no! Like when you see, I've seen all three of them on stage recently, and they look like little, something out of a fucking horror movie, like little demons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, they could be clones. They could be demons. Who the fuck knows? I mean, they just don't look right. I don't know what to say. I personally don't know what to say. They just don't look right. Because at one time, these three women right here, I considered like, beautiful women. I mean, shit, I wanted Miley to be the original. What's her name? The Joker's chick.
Oh, Harley Quinn.
Oh, Harley.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought she could have been a better. I thought she would have been a better Harley Quinn, and she wouldn't have had a problem with the outfit like Margot Robbie did.
Yeah, but see, here's the difference though, because Miley came from that child star era and all of that. See, Miley is the one. Like, all right, look, as Miley got as an adult, I was like, oh, I could see where that's attractive to me. Most of those like kids that come out of the shit when they were like kids to me, I can't see it. With her, it was different. But now that she's gotten all skinny and it's just fucking, it's not just skinny. I don't want to use that terminology because it's not that.
Is that Miley Cyrus?
That's Miley Cyrus, bro.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Bro, for real?
Yeah, and she just did like that Gucci spread right there, and she did a couple other photo shoots for some other larger designers and stuff like that she's done lately. She even did some like nude shit. Like where she did full on nude with these sheer blanket shits.
Bro, that doesn't even look like her.
I don't buy it's them, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
That doesn't even look like her anymore.
Barely. Like enough, if you know, but enough. Nah, it's they're either clones, robots, or they've got them on drugs, like a certain kind of drugs that. I don't know.
When you watch a horror movie and you see how ghouls and demons are portrayed physically.
Mm-hmm.
When you see their hands and their fingers, dude, it looks, again, I don't know what to say. I'm just pointing some shit out. They don't look right.
No, they definitely don't.
But they physically look like demons. So if you're gonna believe that these girls sold their soul to be where they're at in Hollywood,
they're owning it
maybe who they sold their soul to is coming to light through them physically. Just a theory. I'm just saying it's not what I believe. But again, they don't look right. And they're not, those are just three that we know of. There are plenty more that I know of, but these are just like more famous ones. These people are looking real sick out here, bro. Real sick.
If this was like 4 years ago, and I'm sure my wife can attest to this, who's sitting off screen, when they started blowing the lid off of stuff like adrenochrome, which we're hearing nothing about now, like when Celine Dion, and there was a whole group of them where all of a sudden it looked like with Corona and this, that, and the third that they were cutting off their supply to the fucking baby blood. Are we dealing with something like that again?
Bro.
I hope not.
Bro, as far as American horror story is concerned, bro, I mean, shit. Look, everything's a ritual in our face. Everything you watch is a ritual.
So
every single thing.
They can't wait for it to work.
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, look, believe what you will. That's another conversation for a different day. A fun conversation, which we will have, I promise. Gabe, not to shut you out, but we just got to take a few ticks and only a few ticks on this real quick. The Dallas Cowboys traded Michael Parsons.
Well, he asked for that. Like we act like some sort of surprise, shocking thing. It's not a Dallas Mavericks with Lucas shit because he came out asking for this trade, said he wasn't going to play. So Jerry just went and got some shit.
Well, Jerry was treating him like shit.
Well, I'm not arguing that.
But that's the thing, though. The NFL's not the NBA. You got right. I got your rights for 3 years. Don't play.
Don't play.
You're just gonna be here. You're just gonna be here, not playing.
Right.
What do we do?
Yo, they pay millions of dollars to dudes and then end up cutting them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, like, think about it. Like, I think Dallas saw. Well, let me rephrase. I think Jerry saw this as a situation where, like, I have a choice right now. I can either have like Micah not give a fuck all season and be here and pay him, or I could trade him off and get something. And you could say whatever about the personnel change, but he got 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years. So at the end of the day, Micah could break his ankle tomorrow.
I got a question. Now, if they're in contract, let's say for 3 years, right? Can they still get traded?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Do they still get paid on that contract?
Yes. They can get injured and still get paid.
Yeah.
So they could possibly get 2 contracts.
They can get cut and get paid, Gabe.
But that's what I'm saying. So if they get traded to another
place, you get paid.
they get traded to another one, they still get paid for the original contract plus whatever their new team goes.
Well, typically in a trade, you're not getting a new contract, so you're just transferring, and it's between like ownership between the franchises how that's going to work out. So sometimes what you'll hear is, okay, the Giants are going to trade this guy to the Cowboys, and they're going to cover the salary this year, or the Giants traded this guy to the Cowboys because they couldn't afford his salary this year. So that means the Cowboys are paying for it. You feel what I'm saying?
So they'll keep the same contract. They'll just a different team will pay for it. Okay, I got it.
So the difference is, are you out of contract? In other words, are you a free agent? So there's free agent, which means like we just ended the season, or I'm about to end the season, right?
No contract.
I don't got a contract starting next year.
Right.
Now, sometimes built into the previous contract, it'll be like that I can't just go anywhere, or my team gets to bid first, meaning like the team that I'm playing for gets to offer me first. There's stipulations in contracts based, it's player per player or contract per contract. But the big scheme of all of that is, he's not a free agent. He got traded, which means he left with his contract.
So if they don't play, do they take money away from these guys if they they don't play?
It's all about verbiage in the contract. So most big dudes, guys that we would be talking about their contract, it's built into their contract that even if I get injured, I still get paid. But some of those lower guys on the totem pole, yes, contracts exist where it's if they get injured, cut, just at the third, they don't get paid. But there's guys like right now that we have teams right now that have cut players during this particular preseason that have to pay them millions of fucking dollars and they don't even have to play.
Wow. Well, that's the thing, though. Jerry, this is his fault because he could have paid Micah 2 years ago when it first came up, or last year.
This is a Saquon situation all over again. Absolutely.
Yeah. And this is worse because it's worse to a degree because Saquon left on his own. Like, Micah, you made him want to leave.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, he was vocal about it. Yeah, we didn't know what was up in Philly, or we didn't know what was up in New York until the Philly deal. Mm-hmm. Then we started seeing Hard Knocks, and we saw what happened with these assholes and their kids and the fucking. You're letting your fucking kid. Never mind. Let me not even get into that. But yeah, 100%. With Micah, it was different. It was very publicly said. It's been said since the end of the season last year that Micah wanted out of Dallas. And have you seen the video of him in his kitchen, like running the laps around the island? Like,
I'm happy for him. He got $188 million. He goes to a contender. In Dallas, he wasn't winning shit anyway. So at least he goes to where he could possibly win. He more than likely will win.
I mean, Green Bay is a great landing spot for him. And I think I shared the meeting with you guys earlier this week that it just conveniently falls into the simulations programming here, where, at 27 years old, Brett Favre got Reggie White. Won his first fucking championship at 27 years old. What's his name? Fucking asshole out there. What's his name?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. He gets Woodson. Fucking goes to win his first championship. And here we are, Micah Parsons going to Green Bay with Jordan Love is 27 years old. And Green Bay is like last year. I don't think we can really, without getting too far off topic, I don't think we can put too much judgment on Green Bay about last year, because of the injury situation. Now, if they stay injured this year, it's one of those scenarios where you guys never got healthy. But healthy Green Bay last year, coming off of the 23 season, that team would have been fucking retarded last year. Like,
I don't know. I'm just like, like what is Jerry doing, man? Like, how do you pay Dak Prescott? You overpay him twice, not just one time. You overpaid him multiple times.
Time it is. This racist old fuck is stuck in 1965, and he thinks paying the fucking franchise quarterback is what it's about. And Dak is not the franchise quarterback. He's a system quarterback.
That's it. He's just a guy. He's not bad. He's just not worth what he's getting.
He's a good backup. Dak is a good backup.
If Josh Allen goes down, I'd like to have Dak Prescott come in for him. You know what I mean? That type of shit. 100%.
That's the trip too. It's like you pay these two dudes, you pay Dak, you pay CD, but you don't pay your best player. So are you rebuilding, or like what are we doing? And I Kenny Clark. I'm not taking nothing away from him. Kenny Clark is a good run stop and tackle. Fine. He's not Michael Parsons though, and I understand that you alienated him to the point he wanted out. But again, that's your fault too, because you could have just paid him.
I don't
Or
think
you get him like, I'm not trading you.
Let's be real. Jerry Jones like offensive lines and quarterbacks and black receivers that he can call his slaves. Let's just keep it the fuck real. Again, it's 1962 in Jerry Jones land. So I don't think he wanted to pay Micah. And why? You know what I mean? This isn't even a defensive league anymore.
It is what it is. But congrats to Micah.
Yes,
I'm happy for him.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm certainly happy for him. Certainly happy
Dallas.
for him.
And Rico
Dallas,
going to Carolina.
always.
Rico gets to go to Carolina out of that deal.
Yeah, and I have one more gripe. I have no idea because, we switch leagues for fantasy football, and I get a big fat F because I draft Patrick Mahomes first.
Yes.
You know what, Yahoo? Suck my asshole after I take a shit.
I told you the same thing too, though.
I got a low rating last year, bro, and I won the championship. So
you didn't get no F. You didn't get no F, homie.
I'm never gonna get an F. I'm too good for that. I did get a D.
Oh,
I got a D. That's not good.
Oh,
you know what that says, right? You know what he's saying with that, right?
Al's the retard. Al's the retard over here. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
He said, "I got that too, bro."
But one thing I will say that I did not like that you did. You drafted Dark. I did not like it. I'm not gonna tell you not to do it. I don't like it.
No, you know what happened though? Out of that whole situation right there, though, is I knew I was going to get Josh Allen because when you got the second pick, I said, I know who Al's taking. He's taking Patrick, right? So because I knew you weren't going to let nobody else get him, and I also knew you knew in the back of your mind the same way I knew, and I know Marcus knows also. Had you not took Patrick with that first pick, every single curse you tried to do moving forward would be irrelevant because you didn't take him when you could. So I knew you were taking Patrick. And listen, all I'm saying is Kansas City wins most games, but Patrick is not a high scorer. So those AI judges on ESPN, Yahoo, doesn't matter, are going to tell you wasted your 2 pick. Because if you go back and you click on that rating, click on your rating, it'll go back and sort of explain it for you really good. The long and the short of it is that it's going to show you every player that you drafted. And it's going to show you where they rated in terms of 1 to 500, where they should have got picked regardless of position, right? So Patrick was supposed to be like 38, and you took him at literally number 2. So that is going to make your draft rating go from A to F that fast. And just like anything else, you're not going to average that back up. He wasn't supposed to go 38.
Patrick and Travis are going to have a great year. Congratulations to Travis on his engagement.
Did you draft Travis?
For you. Oh, you damn Skippy, homie.
Yeah, he got him.
No, I believe you. No, I think the Chiefs are going to be out for blood this year. Like I think it's.
And it's specifically going to be Patrick and Travis because Travis is going to retire after this. He's getting married. They're going to have some babies. They're going to win the Super Bowl.
If they don't, he's coming back. He can't retire not winning.
I don't think he cares anymore. Honestly, like listening to the last 2 podcasts, the one that Taylor came on that we talked about last week, listening to a couple of his interviews this week and things like that. Travis is doing some John Cena shit, like in his mind. Like
Taylor's going to beat him.
He won the lottery.
Taylor wants him to go out as a winner before they get married.
And part of that is Kansas City will do good this year.
Oh yeah, they will. They certainly will. They certainly will.
Joe Burrow's going to play.
Fuck you, Yahoo.
But Pat's going to play great. Joe Burrow is definitely going to ball out this year.
Oh yes.
Joe Burrow need to average 70 points a game. Like he knows that. That defense sucks.
Oh, 100%. The teams that you need to watch out for this year are Cincinnati and Buffalo.
They both need to score.
Buffalo are on what they call the chopping block.
Oh, and you know what? I'm going to say it right now, and it's not because I'm a fan. But watch out for them Giants too, homie.
Hey, man.
No.
For them Giants.
Are you kidding me? That's my NFC team. Like the Giants.
All talk?
Here. And thank you, Dallas, for trading Mike.
Whoa. I was about to say, what the fuck was that? Was disrespectful, babe. You married into the Giants family, baby. I know you're a Patrick Mahomes. She's booming. But you know what? The Giants are going to win the Super Bowl. It's going to be the Giants in Kansas City.
I love that.
How dare you?
I will go on and say that the Giants this year will have their best year in 7 years. And they'll probably make it to the playoffs. You know, again, back to
round,
like significant injuries.
They have to make it to the second round.
I think they got a good team. I just watched enough tape from the preseason so far. I'm going to be honest with you. I plan on making a lot of money this year on the books. And so I've been paying attention to a lot of things. These rookies and sophomores this year are where it's at. Like if within our league and any other, if we're not paying attention to these first and second year guys over these first 2 weeks of regular season, you're not doing yourself justice. And the flip to that is to get money.
And look out for Minnesota too. I think McCarthy's going to have a big year.
That's my guy, man. I love Jay.
I don't know. They got to deal with they got a hard division. You know what I mean? And Detroit,
yeah. But they're good to go.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
good to go.
The road goes through Detroit right now.
They're going to be competing. I see them competing. But before we move on, I want to make take to properly thank the guys who moved me. I didn't have the name of the company last week. It's Payless Moving Inc. out here in Jersey. Asked for Big Sean and Frank. Those guys took real good care of me. Again, that is Payless Moving Inc. Those guys were great.
Mm-hmm.
I should have got their phone number. Yeah, look them up here in Jersey.
Before you move on, shout out to the Cowboys though for trading your best player. They will definitely be the worst team in the division now. So thank you guys for that.
Oh yeah, thank you for
it's
that.
not going to be us anymore. So
now,
they were ass anyway, Marcus.
What is it with CEOs famously making assholes of themselves in public? We got ourselves another one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if y'all saw this.
It's coming to light, man.
Out here in the U.S. Open. But take a look at this. The guy was giving his hat to the kid. For those that don't see the context of the picture. This gentleman right here, the internet found him. He is a CEO. I forget his name. Don't really give a shit. He snatches the hat from the kid and tucks it away in his girl's bag. Now, thankfully, the player that was given the hat was able to give the young man a signed cap, so he more than made up for it. Yeah, that guy was just like, look, I'm famously known for disciplining kids, even if they're not mine. Okay? But why would you do this to a kid?
He didn't give a fuck.
Because he can, I guess.
Well,
Now, as a parent, would I have been wrong if I didn't went to jail that day?
Oh, I might have just thrown him off of that off the damn bleacher. I might have just pushed his ass off.
Eating turf.
I don't know what happened. He fell. He was here.
You see, like maybe like, yeah, motherfucker, you know what you did. You did this.
Mm-hmm.
Why you late? Oh man,
They get money and power, and they think they can do whatever they want. That's what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure there's a picture of his face. Since the internet did their job, they found out who he was. I forget his name again. I didn't care enough to remember his name. But I mean, this is like an on-site thing. I mean, yeah, the player made up for it, got the kid a signed cap, but like just off sheer principle,
It's a kid,
I think there it is. There it is.
Oh, he looks like a scumbag, though.
Yeah, he does look like a scumbag.
Oh, you don't get to that. We talk about this all the time. You don't get to that position.
He's probably an asshole as a boss, too.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. Again, you have to be in that position.
Now, again, at the U.S. Open, I hate to throw it out this way, but it was a situation where it was a black versus a white.
Mm-hmm.
The black wins, and the white becomes a sore loser. Babe, if you could pull up Miss Piggy and yeah, here we go.
Oh man, but
now she essentially told her she had no education, no class. That is a polite way of saying you're a dumb nigga.
But then she said, like, "Oh, but I didn't mean it in a racist way." But like,
she knows what the fuck.
There's no other way to mean that kind of shit. Like,
no, that's a clear case of a person was speaking their mind about how they felt right or wrong in that moment, and she is clearly a built-in racist.
Yeah.
And at the end of that, she looks at the crowd and says, "Fuck all of you."
At the very least, she's prejudiced, which isn't better. So
the crazy part is, you know that the black girl. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. Her dad is white.
I think it. Townsend? I think her last name is Townsend. Oh man, I forget.
Let's see.
But
then
even
people would
Naomi was
say, I'm sorry, brother, but like people would say like black people need to get over racism, but then shit like this happens is like, no, everybody needs to address the
Well,
shit.
no, it
and
works
get
both
past
ways.
it. Yeah,
It works both ways. Like racist ass motherfuckers need to get put in check.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
like everybody that says black people should get over it are the ones that believe in white history. Okay, because the more actual history comes out, the more defensive they become.
Yeah.
Which is why at this point, marching and all that shit, for me, it should be violence at this point. Everything should be violence at this point.
Well, it's like
I'm about it right now.
But it
it's
has
like
to be
you said
specific.
before. Like if they hate us so much, then leave us the fuck alone, man. That's it. If you racist, you hate black people, fuck them. Don't deal with it.
Well, no, I get what you're saying, but think about it like just looking at that particular clip. All right, what you're talking about right there is a racist, entitled white girl who grew up with a silver spoon in her mouth, and black people were never anything more than the help type shit. So to her, it was not just like, oh, I lost, I'm going to be a sore loser. It's, oh, I lost, and I lost to someone or something that I think is less than me, right?
Beneath me.
So,
Beneath me.
that's correct, right?
That's
so
the problem.
Having said that, that is like a personality type, a human defect that applies across the board. And that's where, like, when you have the bigger mind about it, we have to identify when you have those type of people and put them in check. You know what I mean? Those people need to get put in check. The problem with back to what you said, and this is why it's been haywire since Martin got assassinated, is that when the violence and the stronghold is done in a sort of random matter, it doesn't have it has polarity. Like, it makes people get shock value. Oh my God. All it does is say, now I'm more scared of the random black man, right? Versus if it's targeted. Let me be very specific right now, and it's rick@aol.com. Like, if you're mad about the injustice with cops, I get why mobs of people were fucking up cop cars.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't get lining yourself across the highway, and when a trucker pulls up, you pull him out of his truck and beat his fucking ass, almost kill him and take the truck. That makes no sense to me, right? Unless you knew, obviously, that truck, like if he had a rebel flag on the front of it or was screaming F you enters out the window or something like that. Okay, cool. But that's the problem. Whether it's how it goes down or how the media portrays it, right? That's never the message that gives. So to back up your violent stance on it out, it has to be targeted, it has to be specific, and it has to be with the right message. Because if you don't, it only knocks you back further. You know what I mean? It's just like
that was a really good way to put that, Rick. I have to 100% agree. That was a really, really profound way to put that. It's got to be targeted. Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Because not everybody, not everything's black and white. I get that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And burning your own neighborhoods, burning the stores, that doesn't make sense.
No. It doesn't make sense to me.
Make if you're going to do that, and again,
go after who the problem is, not everything.
To kind of explain that, the shit that happens in those neighborhoods too, the guys actually burning really aren't the residents of those neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. All right. Think back to that documentary you just watched. All right. Implants.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's not the people that are actually protesting that are causing all that. They might come in after the fact, but they're not the ones who started it.
100%.
To be, you know what I mean? But yeah, so fuck Miss Piggy. You lost. She tried to come out and said, "Oh, English is my second language, blah, blah, blah." Yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch. You know what you were saying. Go fuck yourself. But
you know what you said.
Twisted Metal dropped. Oh, did you want to say something before? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying if she don't know, she need to educate herself. If you don't understand American history, you might need to educate yourself before you come over here talking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No excuse.
Go fuck yourself, Miss Piggy. Now, Twisted Metal. Hot damn. Mm-hmm. Episode 8. We'll start with episode 10. I'm sorry. Episode 10, Mayhem. This is where shit, man. Axel.
Didn't they wake up? They woke up in the cars, right? without knowing what
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah.
happen after the dance.
So he didn't even get to tell her, man. He didn't even get to tell her
Yeah,
that's who
man.
he was. Oh man.
Well, that's the plot twist, Marcus. Come on, bro. That's the fun of it.
No,
You know what?
that's the
You know what?
hard
You know what,
part.
little bro. I'm enjoying your reaction to this. Okay.
Because you're getting to it.
Okay. All right. I own it. The season's over, right? I can say it. The season's pretty good. Whatever. I can't.
He's
do
hurting.
anything about
He's
that.
hurting.
Fuck. Damn it, man.
You know,
I lost my
hey, look.
gimmick, bro. I'm like John Cena. I had to turn back baby face, man. Like, it just wasn't working. God damn it.
Hurting one by one.
And I wanted to
I'm no
hate it
gypsy.
so
I'm no fortune teller. I just tell the truth. I told y'all this was gonna happen.
You did say that.
But let's be honest, we gave him a reason to have to like it now because now he's like, fuck.
I mean,
Hey,
look,
I
think
will
for
say
sure-
it's on the table that if season 3 sucks, I can go right back. It's on the table.
Absolutely.
He's invested.
But I haven't invested in this. This is pretty good.
I read a little bit about what they're pushing for season 3, just so y'all know.
It's part of the Asians.
They haven't like season 3 is not signed. Right? Season 3 is not
Really?
signed. But
Really?
what's got put out is the pitch that they're going with, and it's very Calypso centric. So I'm curious to see if season 3 gets signed.
Because we get a little bit before we finish this episode. Like we get a little bit of like we get to see the origin of the well, Calypso coming out of the well.
Mm-hmm.
So some of this outlandish shit is being explained just a little bit.
He's not human, right? Like he's not.
No,
like
he's
human.
not. There's no way in hell. I mean, I don't want to go too far forward, but you've seen what he's done in previous episodes.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's like how.
So like, you know what I mean? Like how the fuck? And then Mayhem in this episode, she discovers his little secret for this fucking tournament.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to try to run and tell John and Quiet, but then she overhears them. Like John and Quiet have a way of explaining things that are kind of insensitive. That's where we go to the inquirer minds question. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. She kind of took what they said. They were being honest, but she kind of took them the wrong way. I mean, everybody's answer kind of. So she decides not to tell him what she sees, which.
And she's a lone wolf.
Yeah, buddy. So
After she almost got herself
But
killed.
she doesn't want to be a lone wolf, though.
Yeah, no,
you heard what her wish is.
Yeah. Go on.
She don't want to be a lone wolf.
No, that's the exterior.
And how about Stu? Stu standing up for himself, be like, "Hey, I want to ride with
hell
Mike."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I want to ride with Mike. That's that's my dog.
Nah, when he called him Pop, bro.
I'll call that.
Hell yeah, that was good.
Stu's wilding, bro. That's the only way he was gonna get into Sweet Tooth's head, though, by going there with him. Like, all right, Pop, thank you.
Stu figured out how to deal with Sweet Tooth and how to talk to Sweet. You saw it the whole tournament.
He's not
how he was doing.
With the way
Who,
that
Stu?
ended? No.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that. Oh, he
Yeah.
can't be. Doug, he lights his head on fire, bro.
Yeah, and the way
that's the second time.
Post credit, no.
That's more than the second time, bro. This goes back to the first season. This nigga's been lighting his head up forever.
He just does
Constantly.
wild shit. It's like if he's human, he's like Batman kind of human, like peak athleticism, peak everything.
Hey man, he took that beating like a man, though.
Yeah, but all of those like rules of physics are out the book with this show. Like nothing is like you can't. You know what I mean? Like there's no. I don't know. Yeah, there's no rule of law with it.
Because you see how the next episode, Holy Night ends. I mean, Mike dies, Raven dies, Grim. Grim's death.
Beautiful.
Phenomenal.
Love it.
The way he did, dude. When they had that trial.
Calypso took the souls from him too. I love that.
Yeah. Did that, but then he made Stu bite a dead booty cheek.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. Okay, let me repeat that. He made a grown man bite a dead man's bare booty cheek.
But
the body's been decomposing.
Like how he was like, "Yeah, bro, you're the cannibal." And like he caught you and you killed him. Like, bro, come on, man. This man having to explain himself. Like, nah.
He was like he was sucking his dough in D, but it was really an L. Like, dude,
Stu's great. Man.
He wins the tournament. He wins the tournament by default because everybody dies.
Yep.
And then,
Mike.
dude, Calypso kills half the crowd.
That's
Like,
crazy.
why did, oh, he only did that to say, okay, I get why he did it. But I was just like, that was fucked up, man. That was fucked
Which
up.
goes right
crazy.
into, I mean, Mayhem feels bad. She goes back to Quiet and John. John comes back to life. The beatdown that Dominion put on Sweet Tooth.
Oh my goodness. That's what I'm saying. Like, he can't be human.
Hey, he
Like,
took
was
the hell out of
stepping
that.
on his face.
He ate all of
bro.
that shit and got up.
And
After
threw
a
it
net.
into the crate and all that blood came out. I was like, well,
the
damn.
game too, though. That's how it was in the game.
Yeah.
Like, dude, freaking. So they head to the cabin. What else happens? So Stu gets his wish, which is essentially him and Mike being somewhere safe together.
Mm-hmm.
So Calypso sends this motherfucker into space with a dead body.
Yeah.
You see, when you make a deal with the devil, you have to be very specific in what you say.
Very specific.
You need, like, if English is not your forte or whatever language, if communicating is not your forte, I'll just put it that way. Don't make a deal with this motherfucker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna fuck you with no lube.
Mm-hmm.
He sent this motherfucker into space with a dead fucking body.
He gave him what he asked for.
Yeah,
Technically.
he sure did. They
I
say
invite you all to watch the movie Interstate 60.
What's that on?
It's probably streamed on a bunch of stuff. Here in a minute, I'll tell you an exact one that it is right now. It's definitely worth a watch. Main star you'd recognize the name of would be Gary Oldman. And Gary Oldman is a genie, effectively, an Irish leprechaun. And he's on Highway 60, which doesn't exist. And he grants wishes, but he's very fun and very leprechaun-y about how wishes get granted. I invite you all to watch it.
Dude, even in Ironheart.
Yeah.
You need to be very specific.
Like, you could say, oh, I only got one wish. Cool. I would like 100 wishes. And then, like, you get 100 stickers that say the word wish on. So, like, you have to be so specific. There is no...
There's no workarounds.
Now we find out that the minion, unmasked, is fucking Krista.
that was heartbreaking.
I didn't care that much.
I got spoiled on it.
Oh,
That was heartbreaking.
I don't
you
know.
heartless son bitch.
Maybe
I know,
a
for
little.
real.
I was
That's his
just like,
sister, dude.
It's not, though. It's not anymore. It was. It's not his sister's face. It's not her, bro. Okay, I'll put it in.
No.
If that's you, you done got killed, and then they bring you back as a monster. Come on, bro. That's not you. And
There might be a little bit of me.
You don't want me to die too, right? You want me to be dead. You want me to live on and like.
That's not the case. The case, what he's saying is you're heartless because you're like, oh yeah, who cares?
No,
Not heartless.
Hey, bro.
I didn't care too much.
Nothing else behind it.
Bro.
I didn't get to know her like that. Like she died so early in the season. I was like, okay, it's his sister. How's he? He don't even know her. Oh, this is my sister. I love her. You're Frenchie now, bro. What are you talking about? You just met this broad.
You see, there we go.
Oh my
There
god!
it is.
There it is.
There he is.
But now
He's
you
back.
You're like, oh yeah, oh I love her. I can't do
He's
it.
definitely back.
They showed you the relationship they built before she died. They were getting it back, man. They were getting some of it back. Yet, and she respected. Hey, I don't know if you were watching her eyes. Yeah, I don't know if you were watching her eyes, but
I saw her eyes. That's
they switched back.
That's bro. We talk about Calypso. That's Calypso's game, man. You guys are gonna fall right in there because man,
there's a little bit. There's a little bit of her left, man. There's a little bit, just a little.
Not enough. It's not enough of her left. Take a chance. I'm saying she got to go.
Mark is going to hell.
Listen,
Look.
this is what we talk about: truths or lies. Hard truths or comfortable lies.
Well played, Marcus. Well played. Well played.
Now, for some reason, we're made to believe, this is an outlandish show, so I don't question it. But Stu somehow makes it out of space, back to Earth, and saves these dude. Somebody come with me if you want to live.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah, that was great. That was great. Oh,
Bro.
Stu
He's a
developed lot
badass
there.
now.
Yeah. He said
Dude.
he had a lot of his me time up there. Figured out a way to man the ship. That
I mean,
was
he
kinda
explained
wild,
it.
though.
He explained how he did it, but
Like to put him in space with the dead body, that was a little bit ridiculous stuff. Like, come on.
that
bro.
was disgusting.
Yeah,
Disgusting,
do that.
ridiculous. I mean, dude, Raven, her death.
Awesome.
I wonder what happens to the body she was keeping. Her best friend's body, because she didn't die.
I mean, she's pretty much dead though. She's just a body.
Well,
Oh,
I'm excited for
killed
season 3.
Axel, so
I'm
screw
glad
her
Oh.
Vermin
forever.
is gone too, by the way.
I like
really?
Vermin, man.
I
I
Oh
mean,
man,
you know,
she
but
scared the hell out. Even when she was dolled up, she scared the hell out of me. And in the car, she really scared me, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro.
She was great.
That's a special kind of crazy, bro. That's
She
a
was
just
special
put
kind of
hands.
crazy.
Wanting some booty, Gabe. Don't hate.
Nah, that's a
she
special
just
kind of
want
crazy.
she just wanted to be loved, okay? Just because she didn't brush her teeth. I mean,
Yeah,
look,
Gabe, do something with the grill. Other than that, what the fuck?
I mean, she
Nah.
was all right, dog.
She's
you
a
know?
creeper. She's a little bit of a creep, but I mean, it's
Nah,
okay.
a little bit, bro.
In this world,
A
everybody's
little
a
bit?
creep, so.
Nah, bro.
You ever
Creep.
met?
Yeah, she's a creep.
Y'all crazy, man.
I mean, look, there's somebody for everybody. I mean, Grim
No,
hit
that's
it
true. That is true.
until Sweet Tooth cock blocked it. I mean, you know, there's love for
I
everybody.
thought they should have hooked those two up. I thought Sweet Tooth should get some booty, and I'm just saying, like, that's what
Oh,
I
he
thought.
would have put a
Sweet
hurting on her.
That was straight for character though, because he's a hater. So I'm glad that he did that, especially with Grim. Grim, I'm never wanting to see you happy, bro. I don't care what it is. I'm always
like,
gonna find a way.
He's like, you stole my shine, motherfucker. I will never see you happy. But, you know,
Oh, bro, when they were like in the battle royal thing, and the crowd started screaming for Grim, the way Sweet Tooth, it's like,
Oh,
no,
he was mad. He was
this
mad.
ain't it. No, this ain't right. That's what we're doing. This.
and then we see the episode. You know, episode 12 ends with us seeing Sweet Tooth being dragged again. He gets up with nothing on his back. He stops the freaking taxi. I was like, hey, dog, don't make me fling you. But then we find out his real pops is still alive. Dude,
It's
season 3. Yeah, it's
And-
not over.
And he's incredibly strong. He flipped his car back over.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He's incredibly strong, bro.
To survive that beating, being blown up, set on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Not to, I mean, dude, the beating the minion put on him, bro, was literally I mean, the beat down he was putting on Grim, like, dang. When he threw Grim into the car, bro, and then Grim got run over, I was like, ooh, boy, oh boy. Fucking son. So that's Twisted Metal on Peacock. Definitely check that out. Now, Marcus, have you seen Weapons? Anybody? Has anyone seen Weapons?
Not yet. I want to see it though.
Yeah, we watched it.
With Ruth.
Yeah. Okay. What'd you think, Rick?
I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it. It was a little weird, and from what I'm hearing, we're gonna get a prequel about that weird lady.
Well, I think it's more of like what you're saying there. I'm glad you said the words prequel because I think this is like a setup movie. If that makes sense. In the way that sometimes first seasons don't necessarily like articulate what an entire 7-series franchise is. I was like, well, there's potential.
Yeah, there is. There is. I like their play on voodoo, if you will.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, there's certain elements to it that I almost don't even want to fuck it up for Gabe and Marcus, but
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
certainly. Yeah, watch
About
it.
it.
Certainly watch it. Certainly watch it. And
Josh
I
Brolin
watched.
in there?
Where is it on?
Yes.
It's still
Is
in
that in the
theaters,
theaters?
right?
Yes.
right? Okay.
No,
Yeah.
actually, yes. I watched it on Hub. I won't play it out loud. Yeah, I think it's still on bootleg.
It's in theaters.
It's
Yeah.
in theaters?
So
All
we'll-
right.
Yeah. You know what to do, Gabe.
We watched it
Right.
on the one that we watched stuff that you can't watch yet.
It's called The Weapon.
Yes,
The
weapons.
Okay.
Weapons. Mhm.
Weapons.
Like it's yeah. And again, I watched Death of a Unicorn. Still sucks, but yeah, go on.
I would say, honestly, if you were like, you have to watch one of these again right now, I would probably pick Weapons again. Because like with death, like, okay, it's like a one-time watch it, have the fun with it, and that's it. Versus like I said, like there's like, if you go, I feel like if I go back and watch it another time, I'm going to catch shit that I didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. It's that kind of movie. Yeah, you definitely have to go back and watch it again.
It's like reading the first 5 chapters of a book.
Mm-hmm. But it's
like some closure, but it's not over.
Yeah, it's Brolin. What's her name? Julia Garner.
Yeah, Brolin Garner from Ozark. She's fucking amazing. And is it not based on a true story or something? I can't remember. I'm not going to say.
I gotta check into that, but yeah, definitely check into it.
There is some backstory on it that I highly recommend that you kind of watch that before you watch the movie.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna get a prequel with the telling the old lady story.
Oh, for sure.
Her origin. So yeah.
But if you like any of that's like not necessarily spiritual, let me rephrase it. If you like paranormal without that sort of like, if you're not watching it to have the jump out horror element, this is more that like fuck with your head paranormal type shit. And but what I mean by fuck with your head, it's not designed to scare you. It's just it's designed to make you think a little bit deeper on psychological stuff, not psychological, paranormal.
The paranormal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, paranormal stuff.
Certainly weird, but yeah, definitely check it out. Definitely if you have the time.
It's fun.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Certainly. Hey man, we want to thank folks for tuning in. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. I want to thank you guys for listening. Thank you for joining us. I am at
Stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the crips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the aerosol. Snatching the niggas is trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the